Hello, all you miracles out there. I'm EDM singer-songwriter Evan Stafford, and I'm going to tell you 5 reasons when it's time to cut some motherfucker out of your life after this.
I keep when I'm low and depressed. I might die, but it won't kill me.
So, let's just get into it, okay? Number 1, they won't make excuses. Let me explain myself. Because the thing is that when someone really cares about something and they are in the middle of basically losing a battle that they actually care about, they're going to find some type of lie, some type of excuse to tell you. But when it comes to a point when you're the one who is having to make excuses for them because you're telling yourself, oh, well, maybe this person, they didn't really mean it, and then you can actually find an excuse for them better than the one that they can come up with, it's probably time to cut that person out of your life because they don't even care enough about you to even come up with a valid excuse. Number 2, they won't take accountability for shit. By that, what I mean is, so many times you will hear, oh, well, this happened and this happened. I couldn't show up because of this and this. I couldn't do that because this and that. But nobody ever wants to say, I'm sorry, I fucked up, I could have done better, I didn't do better, and I'm sorry. If they can't do that, it's probably time to cut them out of your life. Because, yet again, if somebody cannot even understand the basic principle of what it means to have accountability for something, or at least to have enough sense of humility to actually stand in front of you and say that they were wrong, why do you want a motherfucker like that in your life? You don't need someone like that in your life. Number 3, they keep fucking you over. See, there was a time in my life when I was out in LA where basically anytime somebody did even something remotely insensitive or remotely wrong to me, I would immediately cut them out of my life. And because of that, for a while, I started to, of course, not really have many long relationships. And of course, the question came back on me. Oh, well, is it me? Is it me because, maybe it must be me, and then I don't want to be the type of person who doesn't have any, long-lasting relationships because obviously that means that I'm not the type of person that you want to fuck with, So I thought to myself, okay, people have forgiven me in the past, I'm going to forgive people. So when I came back to New Mexico, I was all about second chances and believing people, But the thing is that how many times are you going to let the same motherfucker stab you in the same motherfucking back in the same fucking way every single fucking time before you realize that this person just isn't supposed to be in your life? Cut that motherfucker off. Number 4, they keep making excuses. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Number 1 was they don't make excuses. But again, there are motherfuckers who can be very, very calculated and can be very, very good about giving excuses. Some motherfuckers will actually have somebody drop them off out of their car and they have them walk a mile to your house just for them to seem like they walked a mile to your house, basically. You know what I mean? But really, yet again, it's just another fucking excuse. Excuse after excuse after excuse. I don't know about you, but I've dealt with a lot of drug addicts in my life. And I'll tell you what, when somebody wants something bad enough, they're going to fucking get it. They're going to find a way to fucking get it. And if people keep making excuses for why they can't show up for you, then obviously, guess what? They don't want you bad enough. They don't care about you, what your problems are bad enough. They don't want to be there bad enough. Cut that motherfucker off. And last, but certainly not least, if they are gaslighting you. If y'all don't know what the definition of gaslighting is basically a really, really smart form way of manipulating you, where they, in a sense, make you doubt your own senses, and then you start questioning your own logic and start thinking, hey, well, maybe I am thinking about this wrong. Maybe this is wrong, you know what I mean? And then, all of a sudden, this person who's, always your friend in front of your face, really behind your back, is slowly but surely letting you fucking get sabotaged as the most important parts of your fucking life that you needed help on. Not to mention any names, but I had this friend, let's call him Raphael. He was supposed to be there for the biggest time of my life recently, was at my music video premiere party for Live Like You Can't Die. And the motherfucker abandoned me yet again. But I thought that we were going to still be friends. Thought he was still going to live in my house. You bet your ass I cut that motherfucker off quicker than you could say fucking get the fuck out of my house. Oh yes. Because the thing is that if you want something real out of this life, if you want something more than just the average thing that everybody else has, and let's be honest, most people, what they have is an excuse. And some people are okay with living with those excuses. But if you want to be who you were destined to be, who you believe in your heart you're destined to be, and if you believe that you're destined to be more than just that person who deals with these type of fucking people, you have to cut them off. And I know it's sad. I know it hurts, because of, the habits that we have with people. And, sometimes that's all it is. It's just the familiarity. Sometimes it's just the fact that they're familiar is the reason why we want them around, But I'll tell you what I've been learning. That the more time that I spend away from these motherfuckers and get them out of my life, I'm actually finding room for better motherfuckers in my life. Better people who actually really do have my back. Better people and, more loyal people who are actually here when I need them. And even when I don't. And even when they don't need me. And what I'm starting to find is that these people are here even when they don't need something. And the longer that you sit accepting these types of people, these types of situations for yourself, settling, the longer it's going to take you to find anybody who's fucking better. And then it goes back to the question is, are you worth it? Are you a miracle? Well, if you're watching this video and you're a fan of me, yes, you fucking are. Because anybody who's a fan of me is a fucking miracle. Because I swear to God, if you're someone who's been going after what I've been going after as long as I've been, for you to actually be manifested in my life is proof that there is a higher being, a proof that there is a higher purpose for us, and a proof that you deserve fucking better. Cut them the fuck out your life. And listen to my new song, Live Like You Can't Die. Available on Spotify, and where all music videos and stuff is played, okay? I'll see y'all at the top.